Live. I think we're live. I'm tired. It is Monday, and it's WriterSanctuary's podcast. I'm exhausted. I'm Michael, and I had a much better opening than that. I didn't get to sleep very much last night, and I spent a large portion of the day driving. It's hot, and I'm just wiped. Anywho, so we're gonna do a cheesy episode today because I don't have an author ready, and Mike Cologne won't be on until next Monday. So we're going to just talk about August goals, what we hope to accomplish as writers. Give us a couple of minutes before we get started. Mute. Shadow. Stop moving the microphone. Stop. People dropping shit upstairs. Be quit. Leave the microphone alone. Anywho. Yeah. Today we're just going to be talking about writing goals. Because why not? It's the beginning of August. I got a lot of things I have planned for this week, though, or this month, though. So the trick is to seeing if I can get them all done and actually put in the effort to make them happen. So, yeah, we're going to be just talking about that. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to stay conscious. Will you quit? You know what? I'm going to bust out here. It's on my lap. I'm going to brush you. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so this week's going to be quite eventful. It already has been, but there's a lot we can do with August. Give us a few minutes before we jump into our goals, just in case people show up late, which happens often. Are you? It's the ASMR channel with Shadow. My God, Cat, leave the microphone alone, please. Thank you. You have like really bad match right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, did you get it? I think we got it. Anyway, how's everybody's day going so far? I see that I got one person watching at least. If you're on TV, then I'm sorry. Will you just land? That was a sigh. Okay, I'm trying to brush you. I don't need you licking my hand. I guess we can. I don't know where all my writers are. Everybody's abandoning me. Yeah, it's alright. It's all good. What happens? We're not very consistent. Part of what I'm going to be talking about tonight. The cat won't sit still. Can I brush you, please, while we wait for everybody to show up? But yeah, we've got I got a quite an eventful next couple of months actually. The whole half of the year is going to be kind of eventful. Hey, look, there's Jennifer! Yay! We got one person, and she's probably taking the top billing for top fans. I'm trying to brush. There's Sam. All right. But anyway, the whole half of the year is going to be pretty busy. I think can't move my microphone out. Really excited for October, and not just for Read Between the Stars. In October, I'll be at the Stanley Marketplace on the 3rd, and then shortly after that, I'll be in Maine doing the Stephen King tour. Pretty excited for that. Got that for my birthday by people who love me. So we were debating on if we can. Well, I guess I was debating on whether I can ding dong ditch Stephen King. I wouldn't be bragging rights though. Will you land, sit still for me, please? No, stop. I don't know why she's. Well, yeah, I do, because she's Shadow. She's always in motion. She never sits still. Yep. Well, you have a really bad one right there. Yep. Yep. It's coming. Anyway, I guess we can jump right into tonight's topic. Will you quit? Please? Okay. Land. Anyway, this month, my first thing I'm pretty excited for. I guess I can't really call it a goal, I guess, but I'm attending my first classes this month in the week of the 18th. My mind is mush. Anyway, I start my bachelor's degree all over again. Coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Pretty excited for it. I got one class that's on campus and another one that's online. I had to do 2 to be a part-time student so I get my Pell Grant. So that's gonna be fun. College. Woohoo. Pretty excited. I haven't gone to college since 2003, I think, is when I actually officially I finished. Didn't finish. I couldn't go anymore because I couldn't afford it. The financial department of Westwood really screwed a lot of people. So, unfortunately, I can't carry over any of my credits, so I'm gonna have to start all over again. Which is kind of a bummer, but yeah, it is what it is. And so, I'll be starting that next couple of weeks. Hopefully, I'll have financial aid figured out and squared away by then. If not, a $4,000 bill. Yay, that's more bills. Because I don't have enough shit to pay for already. I don't have any books. I don't have anything ready yet. I can't do anything until they finish that. Until they finish paperwork. They still have it. Looking at the email now. Nope. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But so yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be doing English Comp 1 on campus, and then the online course is the storytelling in literature, film, and television. Is what it is. Pretty excited for that one though. I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably turn that one into a couple of videos or blog posts, both probably. But a lot of really cool classes coming up. I really wanted to take the Lost Civilizations and Crystal Skulls. It's an anthropology class, and there was a waiting list on it, so I couldn't take it this time. But I was going through all the anthropology classes, and when I was like 10, 11, Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark came out, and I was a big Indiana Jones fan when I was a kid. I had the hat, the coat, the whip, all of it. And I was really into archaeology at that point. And I was going through the anthropology classes at college, and I'm like, I want to take all of these. Unfortunately, that would be adding a lot more to the plate. So it'll be a lot longer before I can graduate. But, you know, I'm half tempted to do it just to do it. Neil is watching an ad. That'd be super fun. I thought it would be. Ow. 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 I completely forget that there's ads on the live stream. I've been monetized for almost a year, and it's weird to think that I have ads on the live stream still. Oh, anyway, so yeah, that's my first goal. Like I said, can't really call it a goal. It's one of those I'm gonna do it. So I'll be starting my classes and hopefully here soon. Kind of worried. The classes start in 2 weeks. I don't have any books. I don't even know what I need to buy. So, yay. I hate waiting to the last minute. Oh, ow. Where is... Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. There it is. All right. So, even though I put that as a goal for August, it's not really a goal. It's just something I wanted to do. This is a definite goal because I would really love to do this one. Have fun at the bookstore. Yeah, it's going to be nuts. No idea what the fuck I'm supposed to buy. I hate waiting until the very last minute to pick shit up. So yeah. But I am thinking about getting loans though, the school loans, so I can pay down all my credit debt, and then have that money left over. So yeah, even though I'm like anti-loan, right now I owe a lot, so a decent sized loan would help out tremendously. Anyway, my next goal for August is finishing up Shadows of Atlantic City. I would love to get that book published. I haven't really, and I'm not really blaming the beta readers on it because I haven't had a chance to go through it either. And usually I'll add extras or fix stuff as everybody's reading it. And there's like 2 scenes I want to add to it still before I publish it. And I would love to be able to publish it with its own ISBN and be all official and shit. But the ISBN costs quite a bit of money per number. $125 for one. Unless I spend $1,500, then I can get 1,000 of them, which is just dumb. That is one hell of a freaking markup. I don't. It is such a racket for everybody else but the author. Everybody else makes money. There's authors out there that spend like tens of thousands of dollars per year and only make like a few $100s in sales. I've seen a couple of those on Threads recently. When are you looking to have it published? At the end of the month? I would like to. Would have liked to have published it last month by my birthday. Technically, it should have been published last year in June. But yeah, I would like to get it. I would like to have Shadows wrapped up by the end of the month. That way you can hopefully see if there's any way I can come up with some extra cash. I can get a few ISBNs and see what get them a little bit cheaper because that is $125 per. That's per number per version. So the paperback, the hardcover, and the ebook will all have to have their own ISBNs. I can use the ISBN, the free ones that are on Amazon and Barnes and Noble, but then I wouldn't be able to hand them off to local bookstores legally. The ISBNs they're proprietary to Amazon. The ones on Barnes and Noble are proprietary to them for the free ones. So if I buy my own, then I can just use one number for all the ebooks. Don't have to worry about all this other extra crap. And there you go, Bob Jungle, and I'm done. But that'll cost me, if I just buy the 3, a little under what, $375. I don't have that much money. Still, it'd be. I think it'd be worthwhile. So I'm gonna see if I can hammer that out in some way. Maybe I'll use some of the loan money from college. I don't know. But I would like to have ISBNs for Shadows. If not, then I guess I can just put them up for now and just buy ISBNs later. I'll return the library books I haven't read to focus on Shadows. Well, it'd be nice. I would like feedback. There's still a few parts that I'm working on. I know that Jen found a few. I haven't loaded it up for a while, but I would like to work on it this week. And I still want to print out the test. The test of the book cover we're going to print out because I'm fairly sure I'm going to have to lighten it up like I did with Kingmaker. So like I said before, Kingmaker's first run of 10, those books came out super dark. And so I'd like shadows to be good from the jump. So we're going to test it out here. Clear out the fonts a little bit, maybe. Lighten it up, put on the final touches. But yeah, I would love to have shadows out by the end of the month. That would just tickle me pink. Another writing goal I have is wrapping up 7. Yeah, I've been trying to finish that since 2016. That one shouldn't take nearly as long. That's mostly because I'm not hyper focused on trying to polish it up to be perfect. It's a free book on Wattpad, so I want it to be good, but I'm not going to put in the mind the yeah, well, the overall effort, I guess, to make it stand out and be like a book you'd buy. It's a free book. What do you expect? But I would love to finish 7 so I can get started with some of the other side projects, including Fury. I want to finish that. I'm 93,000 words in, 95,000 words in, something like that. Fury should only take me a couple weeks to finish writing. And that's the sequel to Kingmaker. And that's what I've been really looking into working on. Did the cover change, or did you keep it the same from the membership live legit question and a plugin? No, that's it's still the same cover. It's really dark on the monitor, and when you go from CMYK to RGB, and you print it out, the colors are never the same. And usually, especially if you do it on matte, the matte soaks up the ink more, and so it makes it darker. And so, in order for it to be lighter, so people can actually see it, I'm gonna have to jack it up by a good. I think I increased Kingmakers by 50% on the brightness. So I'll have to I'll have to adjust the levels when I print it out. But I'll know more as soon as I get the test print done. Legit question in the plugin. Oh yeah, plugin for the membership live. When you said plugin, I'm thinking WordPress. I'm like, I don't remember using WordPress. That's how tired I am. But yeah, live members, got to see the cover, shared it on the live stream. Not last Friday, Friday before. Last Friday, I was what happened? I was exhausted then too. I've been tired for a long time. That one, I was done on last Friday. So, yeah. And if you become a member, it's only $5 a month. You get videos before everybody else. I do Tuesdays and Thursdays, behind the scenes updates, and then we do a Friday night live stream. Do something fun. Last Friday, we walked around and I showed you my basement. It wasn't nearly as messy as it was a year ago, but it has its areas. I still have to clean out the 3D printer. But yeah, it was kind of cool. It was fun. And I would like to do more stuff with members too. I just don't know what legally I can do, because I would like to do like giveaways and shit. But I think there's like a gray area for that, for legality. So I'll have to read up on that and make sure I'm not breaking any rules. But yeah, I would like to do more members only posts too on the community tab, because I can do that. And yeah, maybe I don't know what we're gonna do this Friday. This Friday, maybe we'll play around in Fourth Wall and make some products. Or I'm not really sure I like the last sound effect I made for the writing sprints, the crickets. I think it was just too busy. So I think maybe either this Friday or the Friday after, we'll go through and make a new one and try to drop it down a little bit so it's not too much. I just think it's too distracting, I think. I'm not sure I like it. So There's some fun stuff coming up. But yeah, for cook food recipes that you write in your novels, I don't know if I have any food recipes in my novels. I know Roast Wyvern does, by Ian Healy. I don't think I have any though. I don't really dive much into foods, I guess. We could kind of do something different. But yeah, I don't have a lot of food recipes in my books. I'm not Gordon Ramsay. I still want to write an all genre novel. So that'll probably have recipes in it. Oh man. I am struggling, people. Anyway, so what are we drinking? 43. Liquor 43. And it's by itself. Usually I use um heavy whipped cream on top to make it a beer shot, but I don't have any heavy whipped cream or heavy cream, so I'm just drinking it straight, and it's really good cold. Liquor 43 is a little bit sweeter, and there's 43 spices in it. It's really good. The chocolate one Sam got was awesome. But I haven't had a chance to go out to the liquor store and spend my birthday money yet. So I'm down to the brass tacks of what I've got left. I got Kraken rum, Bacardi, Kirkland something. I can't read it from here. We still have that blue lightning, whatever the hell it is, moonshine, 64% alcohol. I didn't read it until like a few days ago. Like, holy crap, that is strong. I wonder why that tears everybody up. Oh, yeah, man, Shadow. So yeah, we got. I'm finishing up Shadows like you say this month. Wrapping up 7. I would love to have 7 done because there's a Fallout fan fiction that I really want to write, and I really want to finish Skeletal that's on Inkitt. So I'd like to do more with Wattpad and Inkitt, but I want to make sure the books keep going. So I'm trying to figure out a way to balance that. You had enough liquor left from what I could tell? Yeah, there's quite a bit. Well, also keep in mind that a lot of those bottles are only like that much left in them. Except for the Kraken. The Kraken's almost full. The the moonshine I was talking about is about half full. That's a little dab will do you. But I got a lot of wine. I've got 5 bottles of wine I haven't opened yet. Yeah, I got a blueberry one. And then we got homemade from Arkansas. So there's a bit. I mean, enough to get you trashed, that's for sure. But you'll be drinking all kinds of randomness. The chocolate cherry moonshine, Quattro, Sky. They took okay. So I love sambuca. Jen is a big fan of sambuca, and so we're trying to make a sambuca that's not high in sugar that you can drink. And so they experimented with Sky vodka, and they dropped star anise in it and let it soak for what was it like? Soaking for 2 months now. I poured some of that the other night. It's anise vodka. It tastes like sambuca, but it's definitely fucking vodka. Yeah, I liked it. They didn't like it. I liked it. But then again, I like black licorice stuff, so um, the star anise was great in that. I thought it turned out great. Maybe a Splenda in it next time to give it a little bit more sweeter taste to it, or maybe even just a tad bit of sugar. But yeah, I didn't mind it. I liked it. Never gonna throw it away. It's like, no, I'll drink it. I like it. Yeah. So good times. It's almost like the like you can't see it, but on the live stream on Friday, you see that I have like this little alcove built into the wall in the basement, and my bar fits into it almost perfectly. It's almost like it was designed for it. So good times. Anywho, what else am I doing? Oh, I'm okay. So here's a good one for blogging. Get closer to 1,000 posts published. I'm almost to 1,000 published posts on WriterSanctuary. Written almost 1,000 articles. And there's probably a lot of people out there that probably write 1,000 articles a year without AI. The thing is that this is 1,000 posts being published when I was also maintaining 4 other blogs, client work, the YouTube channel, writing my books. So writing 1,000 posts is kind of an accomplishment for me. Writer Sanctuary's been around for 12 years now. Yeah, 2013. December 2013 was the first post on Writer Sanctuary. And so I'm pretty jazzed about hitting 1,000 posts. So I'm going to try to get as close as I can to it without writing filler and fluff. I actually want to write quality shit. So right now I'm working on that hair everywhere. Right now I'm working on a post for different ways that an indie author can diversify themselves online. I see a lot of authors on like Threads get stuck as an indie author and don't know where else to go, don't know how to market themselves. All they know is that post some links on social media and cross your fingers that you might sell a few books. Doesn't work that way. Unless you have over 5,000 followers, you're not going to sell a lot of copies. I haven't sold a copy of my book. Okay, I lied. I sold 2 copies of my book. One was Freelancer's Tale, one was Kingmaker, in the last 5 months. This is after sharing my stuff on social media twice a week. I'm trying to use all the right hashtags, but unless you hit your audience just right, not going to. Yeah, that's nice. Nice. So unless you have a huge following, you're not going to make a lot of money on social media. So one of the things I wanted to do before the end of the year was dive a bit more into different ways to market. And the blog post is probably on Wednesday will be about different ways you can diversify. Like not just publishing books, but you also want to get your name out as many places as possible for marketing. Yes, and your name is as important as your title. Somebody was on social media saying that you should never market yourself. I'm like, that is fucking dumb. You are our brand. So anyway, we're going over things like YouTube or the different writing communities and writing contests like in Readsing, because you get your own profile on it, and then create an intricate web of all these things connecting to each other, so you can send it all out to different places. So that's what I'll be coming out with on Wednesday, maybe. I outlined it today, so if I get time, I'll be able to finish it tomorrow. So, but anyway, I'm getting close to 1,000 posts published. I'm pretty excited about it. Right now, I can tell you exactly how many I got right now. As of today, I'm sitting at 979. I only need 21 more. So if I write 3 a week, it's only 7 weeks. So I want to try that. I'm going to try to do the 3 a week. Unfortunately, I don't know how well that's going to work because of school. I have no idea how much time I'm going to need for my classes. And so I set aside a 2-hour chunk of time every day. If it needs more, then looks like I'm going to be postponing shit. But if it doesn't, then I can work on blog posts or videos. So pretty excited for that. 1,000 posts. Getting there. At this rate, August, September, I might have 1,000 posts before October. That'd be great. Then it says, oh no, I missed half of the Michael show. Yep, and after you just told me that you're excited to watch it. Just not excited enough to set an alarm. Sorry. It's okay. We're just talking about writing goals right now. Like, I'm attending my first classes of college on the 18th, finishing up Child's at Night City, wrapping up 7, and working more on Fury so I can get it ready to be published before the end of the year. I don't know. It depends. Fury's got a lot more going with it, or going. Fury has a lot more going on in the book, and it's a much longer book. So it might take a little bit longer to get Fury done, but I would love to have it out before the end of the year. And if you must know, I was taking a dump. Well, there you go. For 30 minutes? You shit your brains out. I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah. And I'm 7 weeks away from publishing 1,000 posts on WriterSanctuary. I was gonna try to see if I could do that next year as a goal, a writing goal, 1,000 posts on Crossing Colorado. Not gonna happen. I don't have nearly as much content on Crossing Colorado or on Writers on Colorado Plays. Colorado Plays only has 187 articles on it, so those two probably won't see 1,000 for quite some time. And I refuse to use AI slop on my websites. Let's see what else we got. Oh, setting aside some time to make a few products. That's kind of like what I was thinking about. For the members only, if you hit the join button, you can see what that all entails. Well, I think one of the Fridays we'll probably spend some time working on some products that we can sell. I think so. I think it'll be fun. Members will also get a discount code I haven't done a discount code yet for members, only because there's like 6 things. So I figured as soon as we get like 15, 20 of them, something that you guys can sift through, then see what kind of discounts we can do for members only. But yeah, maybe we'll take a Friday and do that. I think that'd be fun. I haven't seen KDC in forever. Yeah, it's because he's been hanging out with his girly friend. He's getting all grown up. Get a feel for school before you start adding more to your already overflowing plate, bowl, and cup, right? Like these are things I would like to do. That's why I like the post I made today was explaining how I was going to do it, and I have a 2-hour block time specific every day for schoolwork. If it takes more than that, then unfortunately the project that I have for that day gets postponed. Schoolwork takes priority. Priority number 1 is clients. Priority number 2 is school. So, but if I don't need all of those blocks of time, then I can shift stuff from Saturday and start writing or making videos. So I think that's gonna work. Maybe, I hope. We'll see. We won't know for sure. I'll probably have to do a lot of tweaking after I figure out my flow for college. But yeah. I'm still number 1. How the hell did you get number 1? You weren't even on. That is crazy, because everybody else has been chatting longer than you. Huh. I'm going to on a date tomorrow night. Awesome. I have checked in with him. He sent pictures of his new cat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, KDC's on our Discord server for the game stuff. He's also on WriterSanctuary's Discord too. Don't question. YouTube finally likes me now. Ooh. Sam hit number 1 by donating. Donated $2. But you got the number 1 spot. So I wonder if I still haven't figured out how that top fans crap works for YouTube. So right now we've got Diana's number 1, Jennifer's number 2, Sam's number 3, and Neo's just number 4. No badge. Yep, Neo's a member. So you'll breeze through English Comm course. Yeah, I'm hoping. There's a lot of courses when I was looking at my college that like this is going to be like the easiest fucking A. You never know though. I am getting older and I haven't been to school in 25 years. So what I think of as simple might turn to be my bane of existence. Neo has a star by her name. Oh yeah, yeah. That's Neo has a star by her name because Neo is a member of the channel. They change colors the longer you've been a member. I think Chris's is like orange. You get an orange star. I could have created a whole new. I can still go in and create different icons for how long people have been members of the channel, which I might do eventually. But I figured, no, let's get it all set up. We just let it run how it is. So. Is it going to be stupid easy, or it is going to be stupid easy that my class? Chris is orange, I think. I think so too. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, Sam's in college as well. I think Sam's going to SNU though. You and Michael are just wicked smart. Oh, yes, I am. I'm also right now wicked tired. So, um, let's see what else we got going on. Getting closer to 1,000 posts, and then lastly, not necessarily a goal, but setting aside time to make a few products. I think I already talked about that. We were talking about it on Friday for Fridays. But I would like to get more out there. I need to sit down and redesign the Wraith for larger products. I would love to get them on a shirt, especially now that I know we can do all over print Hawaiian shirts. So I'll make a few of those of myself, my own. Maybe with all my logos. How to succeed at online courses. It's actually called something else, but that is what it is. I think, yeah, SNU had. So yeah, when I was looking at my classes for SNU before I moved over to CU, that was one of them. Oh, but yeah, that's So how am I going to accomplish all this? I don't have any idea. Actually, I do. It all comes down to effort. Trying not to waste, trying to waste as little time as possible, especially since a big chunk of my time is going to be taken up by school. So on my spreadsheet, because I'm a dork, I'm going to record all my class time as novel writing, because technically that's what it's going towards. So, but aside from that, I want to try to waste as little as possible and do, I want to finish Shadows. Shadows is virtually done. 7, I want to rewrite a couple of chapters of 7, but for the most part, it just needs an ending. Working more on Fury. I'm towards the last 20,000 words of Fury, so that should take about 2 weeks to write. Get closer to 1,000 posts published, which it's a goal, but I'm not going to add. The reason why I didn't add a number to it, or like I want to do so many posts per week or per month, is because I just don't know what I'll be doing for classes. And so I don't want to try to pigeonhole myself and set myself up for failure because I just don't know. So I'll work on blog posts as I can do them, but I'm not going to stress myself out over trying to get three published per week. I might still be able to do it, but in case I can't, I can't. So let's see. If Shadow's taking a course, training, or anything close, let me know so I can add it to Asana or notes in my cell phone. If Shadow is taking a course, training, or anything close, let me know so I can add it to Asana or notes on my cell phone. My cat? Sorry, Neo, I'm tired. Oh my god. Sam's gonna be a therapist. Oh, Jen was in Doc. We're in class. I'm taking a break. financial break like I was starting soon. When did I miss hearing about Sam taking classes? I don't know if we ever really dove into Sam taking classes until just now. Oh, well, this has been added to family. All right. Like, where the fuck number is that? um, she's already my therapist. Yeah. I'm actually not sure that I have talked about it if I'm going to go or going to school for psychology. I'm doing part time. Yeah, I don't know if you talked about it either, Neil. The host of all your YouTube channels. Oh, if Shadow's taking a course. Yeah, I don't think you. She doesn't need to. She's already an expert. Fucking pain in the ass. Huh. Yeah. See, it's right there. That one right there. I'm trying to get this clump of hair. Um, she's in everything anyway. So I guess technically she is taking a course because she's never leaves my side. You're not gonna let me get it, are you? Would you land? Oh, sorry. Plunked her in the head. Anyway, yeah. So Sam is doing psychology. I'm doing creative writing, and the more we talk about it, the more excited I am for finishing up the bachelor's at CU, getting my master's at Harvard, and moving on for a PhD in Edinburgh. Yeah, because that's realistic. You never know. So that's my plan. I do plan on. I am going for. I'm going to keep going until I get my PhD. Okay, I'll be the only person in my family to have one. It'll be awesome bragging rights, and I'm looking forward to learning all the coolness. So, yes, I'm a big proponent of education in any form, and yeah, there's some cool shit that's about to come. Anyway, so what's everybody else's writing goals? How's everybody else going to be doing theirs? I'm going to be pushing hard. I'm going to try to keep my. Okay, I'm a dork. I keep track of everything in a spreadsheet, and so I know exactly how much of my time every day that I spend actually working, and it's broken down in a percentage as an 8-hour day. And I think I'm going to try to break my record for percentage of my time used. So that's including all of my projects, not just writing. That's going to be blogging, YouTube, going to school, working on client stuff, and working on the marketing stuff. Well, the marketing is actually going to be feeding into the content because I want to show what marketing things have worked best for me and how anybody else can do it. So I'm going to highlight, I'm going to show off all of that stuff, hopefully this month. And what else we got going on? Oh, the merchandise stuff that I'll be selling. I want to all that time is going to be logged. So I'm going to break my percentage of time used in a month. God damn it. Hopefully. We shall see, though. Yeah, God damn it. Man, you got hair everywhere, cat. My God, you weren't even near my cup. Anyway. Yeah, so I'll be working on that's how I'm gonna try to achieve my goals. My biggest one though, I think, is not stressing about when shit doesn't get done. I feel guilty every time I don't have a blog post done or a YouTube video up because I feel like I'm letting people down. And so I need to get past that because most of the people that know that follow me, that fans of the channel know that I'm not going to give up and just disappear, that I've got other shit going on. And I know that most of you guys are understanding that my life is sheer chaos. Dial to 11. So, I need to get out of my head that I'm letting people down, or that I fail you guys, I guess, and not stress when I don't have the 3 videos or 3 blog posts I want to do, or when it takes me a year and a half to work on my next book. I haven't published a book since 2023. Shadows was supposed to be done 2 years ago. No, last year. Last year was supposed to be done, because it's been a year, almost 2 years since I've taken the Readsy Master class, and I wrote Shadows during that class. And so, I don't know. I need to stop stressing out so much, I think. See, Neil says, I'm more studying goals rather than writing goals. Yes, I read your comments exactly how you write them. So, since I am taking a break from the master's degree, I am working on studying in a few other areas. Right now, I'm narrowing down the list. You have to remember that life happens. Yeah, I do. That's the hardest thing, Neil, is that um, some days you'll have a really good streak going on, and you can crank out 5,000-6,000 words and do all the blog posts and make all the clients happy. Then there's days when you spend most of your day driving back and forth across Denver, going to different hospitals. And I need to separate that stress, that level of stress, because it's things that, shit happens. It's how life goes. I need to keep that in mind. I try to make everything perfect in a non-perfect world. I try to add structure to a life that is. There's no fucking way I can have structure in my life, and I just need to. I need to let a lot of things go. So I think that's going to be my biggest goal this August, is to learn to just roll the punches. Sure, I can work to utilize as much time as I can, but don't stress if I don't make it. Because as long as I know that I didn't spend 4 hours watching YouTube videos instead of working on a blog post, then, that I know I did well. Anyway, I don't think anybody else told me their goals except for Neo. Does anybody else have any goals at all? Or are you guys just like, fuck it, we're good? I am so tired. I'm telling you. I had, 5 hours? I don't know. I am tired as hell, though. Last night I got 6 hours and 30 minutes. You haven't got stuff at all. I'll have to restart my phone. Whoops. That is not what I want to do. Oh, there we go. Okay, anywho. So, let's see. Is there a way that we can track this and make sure that I'm getting everything done? Not until I know exactly what I need for school. That's the biggest hang up, is that I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to need for for school. Some classes look like they're going to be wicked easy, and I probably won't need all 10 hours of time throughout the week. And then there's other ones that might take up more of my time. So I don't know. Doc should be working on her novel for her program, right? I thought so. I thought Doc was doing a novel for her final project or something. I can't remember. I can't remember, Diana. I'm sorry. Doing a screenplay. That's what it is. It's doing a couple weeks. There you go. That's right. I can't wait to do screenplays. I really, really like the video I posted today. I really want to start doing some movies. I think I'm gonna start small though and do the screenplays for my books. Probably scenes from each one, because they're 5-10 minute maybe videos. I don't have a lot of time, so these are going to be something I'll do on a Saturday. So it'll probably take like a month just to make one video. But it'd be fun, I think. Practice in. Turn a book into a movie. So I didn't put that as a goal because I've got way too much on my plate as it is. But yeah, the only two things that I actually want to finish this month is Shadows of Atlantic City and 7. But 7, like I said, is just about done. I could probably finish it in a weekend if I actually sat down and wrote. Shadows, I want to add 2 more scenes to it, go over what everybody's feedback, and then make changes as necessary, and then print the cover to make sure it's light enough. So that one's just about done. So those two are realistically going to be done this month. Fury probably not. If I can get Shadows done like this week or next, I would take 7, another week for 7. I could probably spend the last week of free time writing on Fury. So that'd be a sequel to Kingmaker. I don't think I'll have it done and published by Read Between the Stars, but at least I can tell people that it's coming. So, and I would like to make more products. And so you see, a lot of these goals are just attending my first classes. Not really a goal, but working more on Fury, getting closer to 1,000 posts published, and setting aside time for a few projects. Or create a few products. None of those are absolutes except for Shadows and 7, and that's because shit happens. I don't know. Can't see the future, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time to finish Fury or getting 1,000. I mean, I have 21 articles to write. I've done it before. I don't know if you remember, but a couple of years ago, I wrote 3 blog posts per day. I wrote 90 articles in 30 days. And I could easily hit 1,000 posts this month. But I also have like YouTube videos and clients and school and everything else this time around. So I won't be able to do that. But yeah, this is going to be a good month. And then September, I don't think there's anything going on in September that I know of. October, I'll be at Read Between the Stars October 3rd, and then heading out to the Stephen King tour in Maine. I'll be in Bangor, Maine, the week after Read Between the Stars, which is I'm really excited about because it's Maine and Bangor, Maine, Halloween. Woohoo! Well, October anyway. It's not. I won't necessarily be there for Halloween, but it'll be decorated. I don't know if there's anything going on after that, November, December. So I'm excited to go to Maine though. That's in October, and I'll definitely do some videos. I'll try to live stream some of it, so we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, August is full. We're gonna be doing some fun stuff. So, woo! So Neil's the only one with goals, huh? It's all good. No worries. Just me and Neil will be the only ones that celebrate our victories at the end of the month. I guess we can do the card now. It's 7:53. Don't forget that Michael Cologne. It's spelled Colon. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Michael Cologne will be on his second interview with us next Monday, talking about what he had going on. I think he's got a new book out. I'll be writing the blog post for that tomorrow, so that'll be on WriterSanctuary.com. This week's daily affirmation was, I will shut out distractions and get lost within the intentional images the earth has only for me. Then I will pick up my pen with no agenda and simply record my thoughts for 5 minutes. This is how tired I am. I just read that, and not a single part of it actually stuck. I have no idea what the fuck I just read. Here we go. Let's try that again. I will shut out distractions and get lost within the intentional messages the earth has only for me. Then I will pick up my pen with no agenda and simply record my thoughts for 5 minutes. So I guess if we wrote a journal, I didn't do that. It sucked. It's been a busy. It's been a busy few weeks. Okay, this week's daily affirmation is: there is an original story inside of me that only I can tell. It demands the devotion of my words. Today, I will tell it to the best of my ability. I do that all the time. Always put in the best of your ability. If I remember, I'll be on the community tab tomorrow. I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. To recap, I've got 6 things I want to work on this month. I'm hoping to finish, or at least make some progress in. I attend my first classes, my first bachelor's degree classes, start August 18th. I'll be going into English Comp 1 and storytelling and literature, film, and television. So I think it's going to be fun. That's an online class. I'll be finishing up Shadows at Night City, my next book. Wrapping up 7 to get it done and out of the way forever and be done with it. Woo! I want to work more on Fury, which is the sequel to Kingmaker, and then get closer to 1,000 posts published on WriterSanctuary.com. And I'm also going to set aside some time to make a few products. A month ago was the last daily affirmation. Really, was it a month ago? No. Couldn't have been. Take a picture of the card and post the picture on the community tab. I could do that, yeah. That's a good idea, Neil. Has there really been a... There's no way. Probably a month since I put one in YouTube in the community tab. Yeah, because I suck. Yeah, that's what that. I suck. I'm sorry. Yeah, I like that idea. Maybe we'll make images out of these and throw them up on the community tab. Images seem to get a lot more attention, so we'll probably do that. And yeah, if anybody has any questions, comments, oh my god. Okay. If anybody, mic take 2. If anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always hit me up on social media. I'm more active on Threads and Instagram and obviously YouTube. Or you can reach out to me on the contact form or WriterSanctuary.com's website. Don't forget that Freelancer's Tale and Kingmaker are both available on Amazon. Links in the description down below. And my next book, Shadows of Atlantic City, God willing, will be out hopefully September. Okay, so here's one for you. Let's do. I would love. Here's a goal. Let's do. When's the first week of September? Okay. We could do a live stream on Saturday and have like a party on the 6th of September, a release party on that Saturday when it goes live. Or should we wait until I order the books and have them come in and we can do, well, I'm going to do an unboxing no matter what, but maybe, God, that only gives me a little less than 5 weeks. If everybody gets it done, it's possible I can have this out by September. So do both. I think we can do this by September 6th. I bet we can have Shadows of Atlantic City done by September 6th. That's our goal. Let's do it. We got this. At least I do. So September 6th, we'll do a live stream publication party. And yeah. What if we can get like, I wonder what that, I don't know. Yeah, September 6th. We're going to do that. So we're going to have a party September 6th on, that's when we're going to publish Shadows at Night City. That's our goal. We got this. Mark your calendar, folks. Absolutely. Mark your calendars. September 6th, releasing Shadows at Night City. My next book, it's a dark western. It's Sherlock Holmes meets Wild Wild West meets Supernatural. So it was a lot of fun to write, a lot of fun parts in it, a lot of research to it. But it's not Louis L'Amour. It's a dark western, but it's something else. Hey, Chris is here. Okay, let's begin. Yeah, now it's like 8 o'clock. You're an hour late, man. We were talking about you. Also, don't forget that if you become a member for Writer Sanctuary's YouTube channel, you get videos before they are available for anybody else. Tuesday and Thursday behind the scenes videos, and the Friday live stream where we do something fun. I think this Friday we'll probably either work on a new sound effect, because like I said, I didn't really like the crickets. I thought it came out too busy. Or we'll play around at fourth wall and make some merchandise. Or we just drink and hang out, which is what we normally do. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Sam and I will be on the show tomorrow for Crossing Colorado. We're doing something different. We'll be starting over, and Sam is going to actually get them published up on Spotify afterwards. In fact, now that I figured out how to use the Spotify crew for creators, I can also set up Crossing Colorado on iHeartRadio, Amazon, and what's the other one? Pandora. So, wait, we can drink in the membership videos? Why not? I do. Y'all can drink whatever you want. Crickets, I like crickets too. The thing is that this last sound effect was just stupid insane. I think it was just too busy, I think. So, all I heard was drink and hang out, so I'm down. There we go. I was sober for nothing. Yep, see, there you go. Neil will help you on topic for Spotify. She good like that? Well, it mostly comes down to Sam uploading them. So tomorrow we'll be introducing ourselves and doing like a whole restart, I guess, of the brand. I don't know. I think something like that. I don't know if are we gonna keep the same videos and everything, or are we gonna just say fuck it and start over from scratch? But I know how to connect all that other good fun stuff. So, yeah. And this show is also available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and Amazon Music. I think the link's in the description. I can't remember. So if it's not, if it's not, if you go to WriterSanctuary.com and go to the very bottom of the page, I have a page that says that is for the podcast, and so that'll show all 4 channels, I think. So, anywho, thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow. If you have any ideas or things you'd like me to talk about for the next time, feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget that Michael Colon will be on the show next. Michael Cologne be on the show next week. Sorry, Mike. We'll be on the show next Monday. We're talking about his new book. Yeah. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Go to bed. Oh my god. Ermagerd, it's the berg. I get so many more viewers at the end of the show. Chris was here for like 4 minutes. Have a good one, Chris.